could have played flag football and it wouldn't have mattered. But it's the history of it that they're gonna do something pretty serious about this.
But it's sad. It's sad because it had no impact whatsoever on the outcome of the game. It doesn't. The referees didn't catch it. So, if the referees didn't catch it, and they played better when the balls were fixed, it's a non. You know what it is? It's a non-story. Is what it is. That's what it is. It's a non-frickin' story.
It's only a story because it's the Patriots.
Exactly, but it's just a non-issue.
Like if it would have been the Packers, if it would have been the Lions, the Cowboys, hell, the Eagles, the Bengals, wouldn't have mattered. The Broncos, it wouldn't have mattered. But it's because it's the Patriots, because they've gotten in trouble for trying to gain a competitive edge in places that they shouldn't. And 11 out of 12 balls looks bad. Whenever a defensive player intercepts the ball and is instantly like, hey, this ball's way too light. And that was in the first quarter.
Well, the weight of the
Will Jackson picked that ball
off. But the weight of the ball,
the sideline, he was like, "This ball feels funny."
And that's what started the whole media frenzy. But really, they weren't. If they were caught, or if the balls were caught by the officials in the first half, fixed, and then in the second half, the Patriots went out and hung 21 points in one quarter. Obviously, it had nothing to do with the inflation or deflation of the balls.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like lying about doing bonus work in homeroom. Like, you already have an A average in that class, so it doesn't matter if you get the extra 3 points. But the fact that you lied about it to get the extra 3 points makes it just as bad as if you had like a
so
D,
do you think,
you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
do you think
at least
Belichick...
in the league's eyes, the league is not happy. Like, if you read the report coming out of the league office, like, they're extremely angry because they're just tired of it.
Well, so do you think that Belichick should be banned from the Super Bowl?
No, I wouldn't say they'll be banned from the Super Bowl, but don't be surprised if they don't lose at the least a second and third round pick this year.
And do you think...
I'm thinking they're going to do a first and a second this year and some type of conditional pick next year and fine them like $500,000 like they did last time. Only because they've gotten caught before. If it would have been the Saints would have gotten in trouble too.
And do you think that that's going to stop the juggernaut that is the Patriots?
I wouldn't say it'll stop them, but I mean they're not going to try to stop them. They're just going to try. If you try to gain a competitive advantage in some way, they're going to try to even the playing field. That's basically what they were saying. And I was reading reports about it today, and they're disappointed. Like, they're like, it varies, but it's like disappointment, disgusted, angry, like furious, and it's just the league office because it's Belichick, and Belichick's already pushes their buttons. It's like, you know, when Marshawn Lynch does something stupid, they're harder on him than they are on somebody else, or LeGarrette Blount, because they already have a history of being an ass. And Bill Belichick has a history of cheating. So this just looks like cheating. That's all it does.
It just looks like cheating. That's what's got everybody on.
Yeah. It's like a girl from work texting you, hey, baby, and your girlfriend finding it. And you're not doing anything with this girl, but you've gotten caught cheating before.
So should you be punished? Do you think if you're in that situation and your girlfriend sees a text from somebody from work that says, hey, baby, do you think you should be punished for that?
Well, not necessarily, but if I have a history of it, you can't knock that girl from being mad at you for it.
Well, she can be mad all day long, but should you be punished for it?
Well, no, but I mean, normally,
girls are freaking crazy, so they're going to get.
You're probably going to.
Well, girls are crazy, so they're going to get mad about anything, right?
I mean, yes.
No, but I know what you mean. Like, I don't necessarily think it's fair, but. I can guarantee you, like Robert Kraft was angry about it. There was some.
Robert Kraft is angry about it because it's being made such a big deal. He's not mad because the balls made absolutely zero difference in that game. They could have went out, like you said. They would have went out there
forever tainted.
Wow, it'll be tainted because of an opinion. It'll be tainted because people thought bad about them. I don't think so. I think it's stupid. I mean, I'm a Lions fan. I'm the only fan in this playoff that has a legitimate bitch. Everybody else can shut the hell up. Dallas, shut up. He didn't catch the dang ball. Green Bay, if you get an interception and you're 17 points up and you have 30 yards of open field and the only person that's going to tackle you is the quarterback, you better try to get what you can. You don't dive and then have your offense go out there and in 3 downs burn a grand total of 1 minute and 20 seconds off, leaving your opponent with a high-scoring offense 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably one of the only times you could tell Julius Peppers to shut the hell up. Only time I ever would have is on that interception because he told him to slide. He was like, "Get down, get down." I was like, Julius Peppers, you can beat me up later, but shut the hell up. I would have kept running.
Yeah, I'd have kept running.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers shot themselves in the foot. But I'm just saying, like, it's only a big deal because it's the Patriots, and since it's the Patriots and they got caught like illegally videotaping people before,
which
the league
everybody
office
does,
is just instantly going to think it's cheating.
Now, do you
all
think
these domestic abuse scandals?
Now you know
and weed, so they're going to bring the hammer.
Yeah, but you said it yourself. You said it yourself. If it had been anybody else, it wouldn't have been a big deal. If it would have been Indianapolis, nobody would really be talking about it. But the fact that it's the Patriots, that they are such a juggernaut, they are a dynasty. So everybody's got to hate the Patriots because they're a dynasty. I mean, they've been a dynasty for 14 years. And they're consistently at the top of their division every year. They are consistently in the playoffs every year. This is the 7th Super Bowl they've gone to, 6th Super Bowl, and they've won 4 of them and lost 2.
No, they've won 3.
Or 3 and 3.
If they win this one, if he loses this one, he'll be 3 and 3. Yeah, so he's 3 and 2. That's right. Yeah,
he's 3 and he's been to 6.
He's 3 and 2. He's 3 and 2. This is the 6th.
This is
but
the 6th.
It's not decided yet.
Exactly.
So it'll either be a winner or loss. It'll either be 4 and 2 or 3 and 3.
And one of those seasons, and the Super Bowl that they lost, they won every single game.
But so that's the year that they got caught illegally filming.
And
they haven't. They haven't won since.
What?
So I'm just saying, being devil's advocate, there's people that will be like, "Well, y'all haven't won anything since y'all got caught cheating."
No, they just consistently.
Y'all got caught cheating.
Well, you say
devil's advocate. That's a lot of people.
But you say that, but they've won the division every single year. Damn near.
No. Yeah, in a terrible division, but yes. They don't play in the NFC East or the NFC North.
Well, how is it a terrible division? I mean, who do they got over there? They got Buffalo.
The Jets.
Yeah, Buffalo, they have the Jets, and they have the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. So a terrible division. All right. So
I think the last time they lost it was whenever Tom Brady blew his knee out, and they went 11-5, and that was the year that Chad Pennington was up for MVP, and the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins, yeah, and they won the division. Yeah. Same record, but they beat them twice. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was back in the Wildcats, the future of football.
Yeah.
Ronnie Brown that time. No, I mean,
I think it's all to do about nothing.
A big of a deal.
No, it's all to do about nothing.
That have it out for them. You got to remember, the media hates Bill Belichick
because
he's always
he's
an
quiet.
asshole to him.
Yeah.
So they already don't like him. So that's already going to be one-sided. The league office has had a bad year with all the scandals and drugs and domestic violence suits and the Ray Rice video, that they're just like, Roger Goodell looks bad, so look for him to do something extreme, like put on cap sanctions, fine them $500,000 like he did last time, and take away a couple picks. Maybe just their first round pick, or like 2 later picks, but I don't know, man. Like, it's from what it sounds and from what I've read and been reading on Twitter, I can't believe I'm one of those people who says that now. It really doesn't look like it's going to go over well. Like, they're talking about suspending Belichick for the whole year next year.
See, that'd be so stupid.
That'd
be stupid. That'd be stupid, and I think you would have to prove that in the AFC Championship game that the balls being deflated made a difference. And I contend that they did not.
I don't think they did either. But in recent memory, what happened to the New Orleans Saints with Bounty?
Yeah, but that's different.
How many people got reinstated, paid, got their money back,
got
their jobs back?
Yeah, but that's a totally different thing. That's a totally different thing. Bountygate and this are not even in the same category. You can't even compare them.
Well, I'm saying punishment-wise, that's how the front office is going to treat it. They're going to treat it that way because they're repeat offenders. Like whatever after Bountygate, they were like, "Do the Saints have listening devices in the other team's locker rooms?" Do you remember that? And they hired some like FBI, CIA people to run wiretap testing on the Saints, and this is while they were already being punished for Bountygate. When you screw up, Roger Goodell just doesn't stop picking at it. He just picks at it like a scab. He just keeps doing it until it bleeds because that's what he wants. He's crazy. I think he's absolutely psychotic, but that's what he's like. He's totally he's the polar opposite of Paul Tagliabue.
Tagliabue, yeah.
Yeah, not that he was great, because he let a lot of people get away with a lot of crazy stuff and drugs and shit. But with that being said, he also never just dropped the hammer on people whenever they didn't deserve it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's totally what Goodell's been doing, and that's what I'm afraid for. If you're a Patriots fan, you should be nervous. They're not going to vacate any wins or anything like that. But be worried, because they might be feeling this 2 years from now, man. 2 or 3 years from now, they can still be feeling.
Well, I think as a football fan, that would be. I didn't see the good of doing that to SMU. I don't see anything good by going after the Patriots. Just recognize that Belichick is probably one of the best coaches ever in the history of the National Football League, and the team that he's put together for the past 14 years has been dominating. Not just their division, which sucks, but the NFL in general. Quick break tonight. Broadcast brought to you by Centex Computers and Hutto. Brand new sponsor here from Mike Allen and On the Air. Also, Ring Central, which we're talking to Joe on, and which you can call on. Write this number down. Next hour, StopMasturbationNow.org returns with Deacon August Wise. If you want to call in for that one, 866-225-5401. Also, Eat24.com. Put your zip code in their website. They will find a restaurant to bring you food right to your front door. All proud sponsors of Armed Radio Global. I'm Mike Allen, and you are on the air.
Between the sheets.
Night Talk with Joe Rocks. 10 p.m. Eastern Thursdays is now on Ustream TV. Spreaker for replays and live. On Live 365 exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
Is your wife wicked hot? Or is she just cold? Do you just want to take a hot shower? Call Savino Mechanical for all your heating, hot water, and cooling needs. Savino Mechanical has been servicing Greater Boston and Southern New Hampshire for over a quarter century. Quality 24-hour service, reasonable rates, satisfaction guaranteed, licensed and insured. And remember, at Savino Mechanical, we are not comfortable until you are. Call Savino Mechanical today at 1-855-624-4280. That's 1-855-624-4280. Savino Mechanical.
Attention World of Tank gamers. Armed and its affiliated divisions are recruiting entire clans and tankers. Armed, the largest and most progressive gaming community on the World of Tanks gaming platform. Now on 3 servers. To join, visit www.armedtanks.net or #NeedAToaster. Toast that, bitches.
Hi! Now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Ever have a computer issue that you can't figure out? Is your computer running slow, locking up, or giving you the blue screen of death? Now you have a store that not only can diagnose your rig, but if needed, upgrade that tired old workhorse. Centex Computers in Hutto is equipped not only to fix your computer, but give you an honest analysis of what needs to be fixed. Let's face it, your home computer is not only convenient, it's essential for your home or your office to stay in touch